I'll do the dress code, I wanna see, come on, walk in, come in front, shirt tails, IDs, where's your ID? Where's your ID? Put it on.
We mean for
Just sit there.
You didn't get rid of your, thing, if you wanna keep it. Excuse me, I've asked you 3 times that I don't wanna see your wires to your thing. I'm still seeing them, so.
I was so close.
Alright, what I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm going to just run through a simple Photoshop activity that I did
Success.
with one of my kids. Go to start, and then click on upload. Let me just do the work in Photoshop for a little while. Go that one, and then that. David, on Photoshop.
That was hilarious.
Cool.
I went to the photo potty a second period because it's directly used for guys' restaurant. It was frozen solid.
Then
He's up there.
That's how cool they
He's
are.
out there.
okay.
Photoshop.
Type again, please.
Okay.
What?
Alright, so this is Photoshop. This is the main program that we use for basically what you see on the board. The one that I'm gonna have y'all do or work through for the time being is a basic simple one. It's this picture here. So basically it's making the words appear as they're kind of standing out from a crumpled piece of paper. Y'all know some of those movies where they have those letters where people kind of cut pictures out in out of magazines and newspapers and make a ransom note. So that's basically the effect that this activity is supposed to convey. All right. So we're gonna just walk through the tools. I'll show you how to get the pictures and everything like that. The first thing I need you to do is to go on the internet. I want you to find an image of a crumpled piece of paper. What we're gonna do, we're gonna use that crumpled piece of paper as the background for the image. If you look on this board, this is an example of one that somebody did before. So it's essentially what you're gonna do. So we're gonna use that piece of paper, we're gonna expand it to, as I create that background. All right? So I'll give you a few minutes to find one. And you can find any piece of paper, it's fine. Doesn't have to be anything outrageous.
Okay.
Move the mouse and then you can back the type. Do it one more time.
Okay.
So you can find an image that look like the one that I have here on the screen. Once you do that, you're gonna right click on it, save picture, save it into the My Pictures folder. All right, so most of y'all should have found the picture already. Now what you're gonna do, we're gonna open up that image that you just downloaded, and we're gonna open it in Photoshop. We're gonna do two things with it. After we open it, we're gonna have to copy it, and then we're gonna have to paste it on a brand new background. The reason we're gonna do that because we want everybody to have a standard shape or size of their background. And the images that you might have found are all gonna be different sizes. So, go to File, Open, you find the image of your crumpled paper. Open up this image, we have to open up another file. And this is gonna be a file that we're gonna use to do our work in. So you're gonna go to File, New. And it's your second line on the screen. And you're gonna click on New. So we want to increase, of course, the higher the resolution, the more distinct the picture is gonna be. The color mode, this is important because the two basic color modes that you use are CMYK, which you see on your printer. When you buy your computer ink, those are your main colors, CYMK, cayenne yellow, magenta, and then black. And then RGB. RGB is what computer screens uses so you can see, so your regular red, green, and blue. There are other color modes that's there, but those are the two modes that we use more often in this class. So you're gonna leave it as CMYK. For the preset, you can have it or look for USB. Color mode, you're gonna find CMYK. For the name of it, the name we're gonna put crumpled or ransom note. So just type ransom note under where it says name, where it says untitled. Means is that your background is going to be clear. So when you print, for instance, anything that comes out is going to take on the color of your paper. All right. So after you have all those settings there, you're going to press OK on the dialog box, and what should happen is that on your screen, you're going to see a long sheet of white paper, which is your background. If you look on the tab, it's going to say ransom note. And it gives you your size and the color mode inside two parentheses. All right. Now you're gonna take your mouse, you're gonna click on the other tab that has your image so that you can see your crumpled piece of paper. That image. Now the reason we're doing that because we want to get that whole piece of paper and we're gonna copy it and paste it onto our background. All right. So when you press Control A, what you see is moving dashes around the perimeter of your paper. Once you have that, you're going to go to Edit on the top, and then Copy. And what it's going to do is going to copy that image that we have selected. If you don't have a selection, Photoshop is not going to copy that picture or whatever item it is that you want to copy. All right. After you've done that, then you're going to go back to your ransom note tab, which is your white background that you just made. And then you're going to go to Edit. And then paste. All right. So after you've done that, if you've done it correctly, what you should notice is that
Who was given?
You're applying this.
It's supposed to be a compliment. I don't
Hey
really know
guys,
that.
so they're here. Alright, they're here to film. Mostly they're concentrating on Cindy. So you guys are kind of just background. Okay. Okay.
I'll sit with her.
Okay. So we're just gonna listen. We're gonna have class as normal, minus the be quiet stuff, because y'all are just gonna be quiet. Okay? And we're just gonna just do what you normally do and do what I ask you to do and hey! Alright, so on your tables you should find a copy of 12 questions. So get those and spread those out in your group. And if there's not enough for everybody, just share.
You guys don't have
Okay, right behind them? Okay, you need one piece of paper for your group. So get that out also. And you're going to open your book to page 270 to the Declaration of Independence. Alright, so the purpose of this is you guys are going to take the AP test in a couple months.
Oh, I did. What? Now I was like,
Okay?
bad.
And half of the AP test is going to be multiple choice. So every day, pretty much from here until we take the AP test, y'all are going to be practicing with multiple choice. So today we're going to use the text that we've already read, the Declaration of Independence. You've got 12 questions in front of you that are AP style questions. So what I need you to do is omit number 6, 7, and 8 because they have textual references and you don't have the book that this exactly corresponds with. So you're going to answer 1 through 5 and then 9 through 12 as a group. 1 through 5. Okay, 6, 7, 8. Got 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12. As a group, you're going to come up with, no, please don't write on this. This is direction number 2. Take out a sheet of paper. You're going to, as a group, answer the 12 questions, and then we're going to do that thing that we did a couple months ago where you have little flashcards, and you hold up the letter for your answer, and we're going to go over them. Okay? So you've got about 15 or 20 minutes to go through the questions as a group, and write down the answers. You only need one sheet of paper. Okay? So, yes, just A, B, C, D. Fine. All right, everybody understand? Good? Got it?
When in the course of living events, it becomes necessary to
Sheet of paper for the group.
I want to sit.
Let's get started.
Is this whole thing the first sentence? Is this whole thing the first sentence? Yeah.
We're not going to turn them in. We're just going to go over them.
Oh, so when
One
we
sheet
do
of paper
this,
for the group.
okay. So we just have to write
Okay, let's stay focused, please.
What do we title it?
It's just a script. Just go ahead and answer.
What did you do?
Answer is always C.
When
When in doubt, it's always C.
When in doubt, it's always shade. I'm thinking shade. I don't know. predicate is.
What about Star Wars? It's been a whole year.
I also don't know how it
I want to see it so bad.
sounds.
Have you never seen Star
I don't
Wars?
know how
Guys,
it
for
never
question
seen Star
number
Wars.
3,
You are
qualifier
fair.
is an adjective that limits a word or a word group. So you're looking for a word that makes like a condition statement.
Wait, which ones do we omit? Do we not do?
And a lumberjack.
Wesley, on task, please.
Let's just say it's C.
Second paragraph.
They just guessed.
I legitimately think it's C.
Oh,
I don't care.
it's Stacey.
We are being filmed.
Do it.
I'm trying, but you're all living over me.
Rhetorical shit.
What's a qualifier?
There's an adjective that limits a word
I
or
guess
word
move it to the next page.
something that
Produce and these
I think the history of the present king.
What do you think about two?
Oh, no, wouldn't it be but? But when a long train of abuse, isn't that?
Yeah, it's a new train of thought.
Yeah. Oh, second paragraph following introducing the qualifier.
qualifiers on the board there. It's an adjective that limits a word or a word group. So somewhere in the beginning of there, you've got a word that is going to make a condition statement. So look at the beginning words under this condition.
That whenever in government.
I'm thinking D. Well, what do you?
Wait, what is it? An adjective that
Something that happens.
that limits another word or word.
No.
So 3 that you refer to.
I mean, on the AP test, we wouldn't have our books anyway, so no one can really use it. Like, I mean, I guess now we can, but.
Do you think it's D and C also?
So far, I got cat.
De La Rose, the teacher, the educated one. Just
Because we hold these truths and then they need to be self-evident. So give another example. Like it has two faces to it.
Would fit.
We're in between D and E.
D and E. So one of those establishes a condition.
You need to call. No.
No.
You're trying to find one that introduces that.
B is like it purposes all.
For a condition.
Suffrage is a condition, isn't it? Also, a condition of the people, but
Such has been the patience of.
Well, if you read that, you have to read the rest of it.
Well, see, but on the AP test, you don't have your book.
but they have a
But
reading.
you have the whole
Yeah,
section
they
of
give
the
you a
reading.
reading.
Well, then why'd she make us cross these out?
She didn't want to do
three.
those.
How much time do we have? What is it, center?
Introducing the qualifier. Qualifiers, adjectives that limit another word.
Verbatim is the history with the interest.
Okay, well, it's not we hold these truths because that's just stating that that's true.
Yeah. And that whenever any government, it's just a statement also.
It is.
Yeah. And then proved indeed it will dictate. Isn't it
History-
also giving too much info?
I know it's not the history of the present king because that's just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right.
I think so too. Suffering is a
Prudence
condition.
indeed will dictate.
Hey guys, about 10 more minutes.
you guys want to play bowls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sure. In the second paragraph, include the following things. Oh man, we got to read the whole paragraph. We got 10 minutes.
Uh-huh. 6, 7, 8.
Can you read again? Read again what you were just reading.
Aloud?
Yeah, no, just you were just reading to yourself. So read them.
Prior to the listing of facts, Jefferson appealed to each of the following values except number 5. Talks about freedom and respect, so it's either
Talk about that.
So even
He didn't talk about
so it's justice or economy. So it's just
It's economy.
it's not justice. It's economy. It's
Yeah,
economy.
they're still questioning.
Oh yeah.
So
No, it's
let's see.
I wonder how that's a value.
Wesley, you're retarded. Wesley.
And number 9, since we have to skip those.
Wesley.
In the final sentence, Jefferson concludes the declaration with. Did you pop it? It's right there. Do you have carpal tunnel? Twist it like that. I heard that. I heard something wrong. Oh, no, wait, that was me. I do have carpal tunnel.
They found all of them?
Don't be jealous of me and my artist hands.
Your carpal tunnel.
And my carpal tunnel.
Narrow it down to.
9.
Oh,
A or E. Okay. So we already got number 10, so number 11.
Somebody 40%.
Can't be rhetorical.
Just do it so she'll shut up.
No, it's just do the D.
Wait, But she's been acting that.
We got 2 more.
Come on, we got 2 more done. I just want to get this done.
Hey.
They're taking pictures for A-Time's name. Okay.